Right now, we're in a very dire situation. September's upon us. Harvest is starting in the deep south, and we have 0 bushels of soybeans on the books to be sold to China for this current crop that's about to come out of the field. Historically, over the last 5 years, about a third of soybean sales to China would be booked. China amounts to 25% of our total U.S. soybean crop. So that would be 8 or 9% of the whole U.S. crop would normally be on the books with China right now, and we have 0. That is a.
Do you know how much Donald Trump won the support of farmers by? You know? Well, let's look into data RVS who got into the information for us, right? Farm-independent counties rallied behind Trump with an average of nearly 78% support, right? Donald Trump supporting farming counties. The map shows the nation's 444 farm-independent counties, and President-elect Donald Trump shared the vote in each. Trump won all but 11 of those counties in the 2024 presidential election. Now, the gentleman there is talking about soybean. Let's deep dive into that a lot more, right? Trying to explain U.S. politics to anybody else that's not in the United States and that's not being really cognizant of what's going on in the United States, that hasn't traced back United States politics, at least as far as the Nixon days all the way to Reagan and now, it's going to be maddening. You trying to explain this to people wouldn't make any sense. The idea that, you have a party that, is supposed to be conservative and but always comes off as anti-worker in its policies, right? But pro-worker in the words, and the people can't see past that. They can't see through and see past the words and actually look at the policies and see how this party's harming them is damning, right? So this is all because of the tariff standoff that Trump has been having with China. China has decided to boycott America's soybeans. But the problem is U.S. farmers need to sell their incoming crop of soybeans because they're one of the largest purchasers of soybean. Right? And now we're trying to find alternatives, but the trade war is ruining us then, right? So yeah, for all the chokehold that China maintains on global supply chains, it is overwhelmingly dependent on soybean from other parts of the world. The one thing that China needs from us is decided, you know what, you want to play this little stupid game of trade wars? We will make life a living hell because we will hit you where it hurts. We will hit your supporters where it hurts, right? So you go ahead and catch this article. These are the most important part, but you see the pain is being felt in Midwest states, especially Illinois, Iowa, Minnesota, and Indiana, right? For the first time in many years, American farmers are preparing to harvest their crop this fall with no purchase orders from China. And again, with the theatrics of U.S. politics, I feel like I know Trump better than the rest of the country knows Trump. If you're from the Northeast, you know Trump better than the rest of the country knows Trump. And you know that from the casino days, he has these ideas, he has a way of convincing certain people in power. He has a way of kind of chasing his tail, rolling one idea into the other idea, bulldozing anything that's in his way. You know that he really does not care about anyone. He just wants what he wants to serve the interest of the people that put money in his pocket and the people that can maybe sometimes help keep him in power. But once he gets to power, and this example is a perfect example, doesn't care about you. And then the mess is going to be left for the people, that these people don't support to clean it up. The idea that, the Conservative Party is a party for farmers is insane to me. But here we are. But I could have saved this entire 3-minute video by just telling you FAFO, F around and find out, right?